Once again, welcome, and thank you all for joining me to learn more about our online bachelor's degree program in Communication Sciences and Disorders. My name is Adriana, and I'm an admissions officer for UF Online. I graduated from the University of Florida with my bachelor's degree in 2020, and I'm now a proud member of the UF Online admissions team and the Gator Nation. I'm excited to share information with you about UF Online, so we can determine if our Communication Sciences and Disorders program is a good fit for you. Today, we will go over the 5 things to look for in an online program, resources available to UF Online students, and an overview of the admissions requirements and application process for the Communication Sciences and Disorders program. As a distinguished research university with preeminent faculty, we attract a student body of over 50,000 students from all over the world. Students throughout the United States and across the globe now have the option of earning their bachelor's degree online from the University of Florida, regardless of their geographical location. The Gator Nation is everywhere, and we are excited to discuss this opportunity with you. At the University of Florida, finding innovative ways to connect with distance learners is nothing new. UF began videotaping lectures for students who couldn't come to campus in the 1970s. And in 1998, we launched our first fully online graduate program. In 2001, UF began offering fully online bachelor's degree programs through the business school. Now, with UF Online, we offer a growing suite of fully online bachelor's degree programs that are UF faculty-led and faculty-designed productions. Through our partnership with the University of Florida's Center for Online Innovation and Production, we are able to create immersive and engaging online lectures that make students feel as though they are sitting in the physical classroom. In 2013, the University of Florida was selected as the state's flagship university to provide high-quality, fully online baccalaureate degree programs at an affordable cost. In 2014, UF Online officially launched and has rapidly grown to 25 major pathways and 14 minors out of 10 academic colleges. Our ongoing mission is to expand undergraduate access to the state university system for both first-time in college and transfer students through our fully online degree programs. To date, UF Online has graduated over 4,500 students, and we only expect that number to keep growing. By offering flexible and affordable online degree programs, UF Online helps students create a school schedule that works for their lives, rather than making their lives work around a school schedule, all without compromising on value. We also offer numerous support resources to assist you along the way, which we will discuss in more detail later. With that, let's delve into your specific program of interest. Students earning a degree in Communication Sciences and Disorders study the human communication processes related to speech, language, hearing, and swallowing. Students in the Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences at UF will study normal communication across the lifespan, anatomy and physiology of the speech mechanism, and get an overview of disorders related to speech, language, hearing, balance, and swallowing, as well as the clinical treatments associated with these disorders. The degree is a Bachelor of Health Science and Communication Sciences and Disorders. To become a speech pathologist in the state of Florida, Step 1. Complete a master's degree at minimum in speech-language pathology. To meet board requirements for licensure, you must earn a master's or doctoral degree with an emphasis in speech-language pathology through a program that includes a 300-hour clinical practicum. Step 2. Complete 9 months of postgraduate professional experience through a clinical fellowship program. Step 3. Pass the speech-language pathology praxis examination. Finally, Step 4. Become licensed and begin your career as a speech-language pathologist in Florida. The UF Online Communication Sciences and Disorders program serves primarily as a stepping stone to graduate studies in audiology, speech-language pathology, and doctoral level education in these areas. While the majority of students pursue graduate or professional training in a health field after completing their degree, our CSC graduates are also prepared to use their training to work in a variety of health settings immediately after earning their degree. Students who wish to pursue the opportunity to work with patients who suffer from disorders such as hearing loss, stuttering, aphasia, childhood apraxia, and dyslexia, and lead careers in settings such as hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, or schools, are encouraged to plan for graduate and professional training beyond the Bachelor of Health Science in Communication Sciences and Disorders. To get a better sense of what you'll actually be studying and learning, here are a few courses that are included in the curriculum. Please note that students will take SPA 4059, Clinical Observation, in the spring of their senior year. 25 hours are required for this clinical component. No campus visits are required for the clinical. Students can actively obtain those hours at a clinic local to them. As we discussed earlier, faculty quality is an important consideration in your search for the right university. You want reputable faculty who have done research, been published, and are amongst the best in their field. You want professors who are going to challenge you, encourage you to think outside the box, apply your coursework to the day-to-day, and evaluate how it transfers to your career field. Our award-winning faculty go beyond the classroom, making your education their passion. University of Florida has been the proud home of 2 Pulitzer Prize winners and is the current home of thousands of additional award-winning faculty members. UF Online students learn from the same world-renowned faculty as our on-campus students. Part of what elevates UF Online's Communication Sciences and Disorders program is the prominence of the department's talented faculty. Here, I will highlight a couple of the clinical faculty members who currently teach in the online program. Dr. Sharon DeFino is a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences at the University of Florida, where she teaches a range of undergraduate courses and is the University of Florida chapter advisor for the National Student Speech, Language, and Hearing Association. She is also a licensed language pathologist and has experience with pediatric and adult populations. Dr. Candace Adams Mitchell is a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences at the University of Florida. She holds numerous board certifications, including the American Institute of Balanced Concussion Management certification and the Fiber Optic Endoscopic Evaluation of Swallowing certification, to name a few. Dr. Adams Mitchell teaches courses in speech, anatomy, and physiology, neural basis of communication, and phonetic theory and transcription, to name a few. In addition to learning from world-renowned faculty, there are numerous ways UF Online students can become involved in student groups to enrich their academic experience. Here at the University of Florida, there are numerous student groups specific to communication sciences and disorders. These include the Health Professions College Council, the LEAP Mentorship Program, and the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. UF Online students interested in participating in student groups should contact the organization directly to inquire about requirements for participation. The Gators Online Advantage is what makes the University of Florida's online programs stand apart from other programs. You may be wondering, what exactly is the Gators Online Advantage? For us, it is the 5 value propositions that define UF Online programs and the qualities you should consider in your search for the right bachelor's degree program. Reputation, flexibility, support, the student experience, and value are the 5 pillars of our online programs, and we will spend the remainder of this presentation discussing them in further detail. As we continue with the following slides, and as you evaluate different bachelor's degree programs, consider these questions. Is the program you're hoping to pursue well known? How do the program and school rank? what student support services are offered, who teaches the courses, and finally, what will your diploma say when you graduate and how will it benefit you? Earning a bachelor's degree from a top-ranked accredited institution will allow you to stand out in your future academic and professional endeavors. Our affordable and flexible programs continually rank in the nation's top and thoroughly prepare students for success upon graduation. UF is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges and ranks second among public institutions and third overall by Forbes for offering the best value. Furthermore, as of 2023, UF Online is ranked number 1 for best online bachelor's degrees for veterans and number 1 for best online bachelor's degree programs by U.S. News & World Report. UF Online courses follow the same semester-based format as our on-campus programs, but are delivered in a primarily asynchronous format, meaning you don't have to be logged in at a certain time each day to watch your lectures. UF Online lectures are video captured and archived for your convenience, making our program flexible and perfectly suited to our students' needs. If you are on the go, know that your lectures are also mobile-friendly. You can review the lectures as many times as you like while running errands or commuting to work. There are set deadlines for assignment submissions and exams throughout the semester, but these will be announced on the course syllabus at the beginning of the term. With the exceptions of our limited access programs, UF Online students can also elect to enroll full or part-time. Student support services are vital to your success and a key component of the Gators Online Advantage. At the University of Florida, we want our students to be successful, so we provide resources to support their goals. For academic support services, one of the best resources we offer is the UF Online One-Stop. One-Stop coordinators are cross-trained in admissions, registrar, financial aid, and bursar services. So rather than calling and getting bounced around from person to person when you need assistance, you can simply contact our One-Stop team for all of your questions in these areas. Each program also has an assigned academic advisor who is there to counsel students through registration, course selection, and even career options. Speaking of career options, UF Online students have access to our highly ranked Career Connection Center, which we will discuss in more detail shortly. In addition to academic support and career planning, UF Online students can access wellness resources through You Matter, We Care, which is overseen by the Dean of Students' Office in the Division of Student Life. You Matter, We Care connects students to resources that support their well-being in and out of the classroom, including the Counseling and Wellness Center and Disability Resource Center. The Counseling and Wellness Center, also referred to as the CWC, offers virtual services like workshops, the CWC Talks podcast, peer-to-peer counseling, and more. The Disability Resource Center, also referred to as the DRC, assists students who may require accommodations in the classroom. Once a student has established a profile with the DRC, they will advocate on your behalf for the accommodations you need. If you have any questions about how this works, please contact the DRC directly. There are so many resources available to UF Online students, and we encourage you to take full advantage of every service available to you as a potential future Gator. Make strong connections with your academic advisor to see what is available and how to become involved as an online learner. The UF Online Student Plaza is your 24/7 virtual campus to connect and network with your fellow classmates, advisors, faculty, and staff. Use the app to stay mobile as you easily post questions, start conversations, and engage with groups you follow in the plaza. There are also virtual events connecting online students to resources at UF. Customize your notifications to help keep you up to date and never miss out on what interests you. Our Career Connection Center ranks in the top 10 according to Best Colleges and offers students resources to find internships and jobs in their career field. They also host virtual career fairs and provide one-on-one career counseling through your entire time as a student and up to a year after graduation. Some examples of these services include mock interviews, resume reviews, and internship and job search assistance. Even as remote learning options are becoming more common, students sometimes still have concerns that their degree with UF Online is not the same as their peers on campus. Well, let us reassure you. Our online students excel in the same rigorous curriculum as on-campus students. UF Online students are taught by the same faculty and receive the same prestigious degree as those on campus. So your diploma and transcripts will be indistinguishable from residential grads. UF Online graduates are also welcome to attend their commencement ceremony in Gainesville, Florida, and walk along with their on-campus peers. UF Online's bachelor's degree programs are also a really great value. You are receiving a University of Florida education with reduced tuition rates. To provide a comparison, our on-campus Florida residents pay about $212 per credit hour, versus our online students who pay $129.18. Our out-of-state campus students pay about $955 per credit hour, while our online out-of-state students only pay $552.62. This is approximately a 40% savings in tuition for students who pursue their bachelor's degree via UF Online. We also accept state employee waivers and military benefits. From day one, UF Online students are Florida Gators. With the optional fee package, you have more options to experience being part of the Gator Nation. We recognize that some UF Online students choose to live near campus and want to make use of the on-campus services and facilities. It's not required, but students who want to move to Gainesville or just come and experience life in the swamp may do so. The optional fee package gives UF Online students access to activities, health services, local transportation, and university athletics. After all the information we have discussed today, I'm sure you can see UF Online students have access to amazing resources, as well as a highly ranked education, all at an affordable cost. This makes your degree a great value. Before we conclude tonight's session, I would like to review the admissions requirements for UF Online, and then leave time to answer any questions that you may have. There are 3 categories an applicant might fall under. Freshman, a student having completed 0 to 11 credits of college coursework. Note that this does not include AP or IB credits. A lower division transfer, a student who has completed some college coursework but less than 60 credit hours. Finally, upper division transfers are students who have completed their Associate of Arts degree or have 60 or more transferable credits. Freshman applicants undergo holistic review, meaning a student's unique background and accomplishments are considered as part of their application. Freshman students with 0 to 11 college credits should have at least a 2.5 overall GPA. Competitive freshman applicants to UF Online typically have a 3.7 or higher academic high school GPA. Freshman applicants who graduated high school less than 5 years ago will need to submit test scores to the university as part of the application process. As with freshman applicants, lower division applications undergo holistic review. Lower division transfer applicants with 12 to 59 college credits should have at least a 2.5 overall high school GPA and a 3.0 overall college GPA, with competitive applicants often having a higher average. It is strongly recommended that lower division transfer applicants have a transferable college math and English course prior to applying to UF Online. Also, the closer a student is to earning 60 credits, the more prerequisites are expected for admission as a lower division applicant. SAT or ACT scores are required if a student has graduated high school fewer than 5 years ago. For the Communication Sciences and Disorders program, you must complete all general education requirements and prerequisites prior to being admitted to the upper division coursework for the major. You will be required to submit a separate application to the Department of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences in the spring prior to beginning upper division coursework in the fall semester. Note again, the CSD coursework for upper division will only begin in the fall of each year. If you are a transfer student and would like to apply for the online program offered through the College of Public Health and Health Professions, you will need to meet the following admissions criteria in order to be admitted. Applicants must have an Associate of Arts, AA degree, or 60 or more college credits, including all general education and major prerequisites prior to applying to the program. An Associate of Science or AS degree will not be accepted in lieu of an AA degree. Minimum cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher, but the typical GPA for students who are admitted to the major is 3.5 or above. And finally, the completion of the following required prerequisite courses: General Psychology, an additional psychology course, a general biology course, an additional biology course, statistics, and a physical science course. If you plan to seek clinical certification for eventual employment in speech-language pathology or audiology, it is necessary that the physical science requirement is met by taking a course in either chemistry or physics. You can find the same information on the individual degree page on the UF Online website. Special notes. One more time, upper division applicants may only apply in the fall term and must have all general education requirements completed in addition to the listed prerequisites. Students who already hold a bachelor's degree in another major but are in need of the prerequisites to apply to graduate school in speech-language pathology or audiology may apply to the Department of Speech, Language, Hearing, and Hearing Sciences online post-baccalaureate program. Note, this post-bac program is not offered through UF Online, but you can find the link from the degree page. We are excited to share that the University of Florida now partners with College Source to provide prospective UF Online students with a helpful transfer credit tool called Transferology. Simply create a free Transferology account and enter the courses you've taken at previous institutions. If these courses have been reviewed and accepted by UF in the past, Transferology will find equivalent courses offered here at UF. This will provide you with an idea of how many credits will transfer to the University of Florida. Please note, official transfer evaluations are completed by our admissions processing team once a student has applied and been admitted to a UF Online program. So what's next? Once you know you meet the admissions criteria for the program you're interested in, you can fill out the online application. Please be as thorough as possible, listing all schools you have ever attended. You will also need to account for how you've spent your time since graduating high school, such as starting a family or a new profession. If you're claiming Florida residency, you want to provide at least 2 Florida legal documents dating a full 12 months up to your first term of enrollment. In addition to the UF Online application, Upper Division CSD applicants must also submit a departmental application. Please visit our website for additional details. Send official copies of your transcripts to the University of Florida as soon as possible, but no later than the file completion deadline for the semester in which you are applying. Thank you for joining this session today. That's all the information I have for you. For more in-depth questions, please reach out to an admissions officer to discuss unique educational background and next steps in the application process.